Those are the headlines that we're tracking for you on Startup Street today. Now, travel tech platform EaseMyTrip is looking to raise up to 1,000 crore rupees through a preferential issue. Their board of directors has given an in-principle approval for this fundraising proposal using a combination of equity shares and/or warrants to be issued on a preferential basis. Joining me now to discuss this fundraising proposal and more is the company's co-founder, Prashant Pitti. Prashant, thanks for joining us here. Prashant, thanks very much for joining us here on CNBC-TV18. And first of all, a very happy new year to you. If you could start by giving us some more details on this fundraise that you've proposed, the first time ever that EaseMyTrip is raising funds. What are the timelines you're looking at, and what is the optimum mix that you're going to look at when you raise this 1,000 crores?
Well, thank you, Ritu, for having me on your show. Wishing you and your viewers a very, very fantastic 2024. As you have rightly said, that EaseMyTrip has been existing for the last 15 years, but has never raised any capital in the past. This is going to be our maiden capital raise. And, to point to be noted is that this fundraise is going to be the first fundraise even after the IPO. So we are looking forward to raise this in this particular quarter. There are a good number of investors whom we are in touch with. We are looking for marquee investors to lead the round, and we are in touch with few of them. The primary use for this fundraise is basically going to be acquisition in non-air space within India, and it could be in airspace outside India. Besides the acquisitions, the other purpose of the fundraise is primarily to basically grow the company and put some money in marketing.
Okay, so the primary aim or where you're looking to deploy this 1,000 crores is acquisitions and growth of the company. So let's talk acquisitions first, because you've made some interesting moves last year. You've expanded overseas, you've diversified your products, acquired stakes in hotels, partnered with Vodafone, a bunch of acquisitions as well, and you've indicated that there is going to be more. So tell us what is on the horizon in the near term. Which segments are these acquisitions going to be in?
Well, Ritu, I cannot disclose the things which we have not shared so far, but I can give you a holistic idea of where we are heading towards. EaseMyTrip is extremely strong on the air side. We're the second largest travel portal in India with 90% of our revenues coming from the air side. And since we are extremely strong on the air, we feel extremely well capable to launch the air facilities, basically air booking facilities in other parts of the world as well. We have launched EaseMyTrip.ae about 2 years ago. Then we have also launched EaseMyTrip.uk recently. And we are looking forward to continue to grow organically in the other parts of the world. Now, there are other non-air verticals like hotel, cabs, buses, trains, holidays, which we are excited about. And, we are looking forward to acquire companies which are something like EaseMyTrip, disruptive in their mindset, very lean and capital efficient companies, profitable companies, asset light companies. And we are speaking to a bunch of them to see if we can acquire them and move forward.
Since you're talking to a bunch of them, and while I understand you can't share names just yet, any timeline you could give us when the first acquisition could be announced?
Well, firstly, we have to arrange the funds. Many of these companies are coming at discounted price a bit if it's a deal for cash, not for equity. So hence, first we are looking to finish this, preferential or warrant issues based capital raise for 1,000 crores. And we're looking to do that within this particular quarter. And in the meantime, we are keeping these companies engaged and speaking to them and see if we can acquire them in the next quarter.
Okay, that's very soon. So we hope to hear more on those acquisitions later. But, let's talk growth as well, because you're also going to be using part of those funds to further grow organically. Now, the third quarter is typically a good quarter with the holiday travel, festival-related demand. Plus, you had that World Cup, of course. You've done 61.1 lakh bookings in the first half. What is the second half looking like? And if you could give us any further guidance on FY25 as well on volumes.
See, you're absolutely right. Third quarter is one of the best quarters, especially because there are multiple holiday seasons, festivals, and also there are about 3.5 million overseas Indians who travel back to the country during this vacation times. So there's a lot of spending related to holidays, which happens during this particular season. It's one of the best performing quarters for the company in general. And as a growing company, EaseMyTrip, our second half is always better than the first half. Usually our second half contributes to 60 to 65% of the total bookings compared to the first half. So maybe that's an extrapolation we should look at. And the company has already put a target of crossing 250 crores profit before tax for this particular financial year, which is FY24. And we're looking forward to attain that particular target. The company has done reasonably well in second quarter. In second quarter, our profits nearly shot up by 65% and went up to 47 crores profit after tax. And, the company is growing really well organically. We are able to gain the market share as we speak. So we are looking forward to continue to grow organically and organically. And in order to push the pedal a little bit faster on organic growth, we are looking forward to raise this 1,000 crores to be able to spend money on marketing and grow further.
Okay, Prashant, before we let you go, 2023 saw a strong rebound after COVID. The World Cup, of course, was a big booster in the second half for travel-related trends. What are the key trends that you're going to be watching out for that will boost your business in 2024?
Well, there are multiple trends we are extremely excited about. First, with whatever conversations we have had with government, the government is going to play extremely big on Ayodhya's Ram Temple. We have recently gotten the airport inaugurated in record time of 20 months. We are looking for another spiritual center for the world, something like Vatican City or Mecca, to be present in India. And I think that it's going to be one of the biggest crowd pullers from across the world for India in the next couple of years. So that's something which we are betting very heavy on. We have aligned our marketing team to be prepared for Ayodhya's tourism. The second key tourism trends which we are seeing are basically related to visa-friendly destinations like Thailand, Vietnam, the Southeast Asian travel countries, Malaysia and the others.
All right. So spiritual travel domestically and the visa-free countries, of course, boosting travel overseas. Prashant, thanks very much for joining us here on CNBC-TV18. Pleasure speaking with you.
Well, we now move from one